herself. So she gotta go through it. She gotta go through it. Not you. You just gotta be there to pick up the pieces because there's a lot of them left after that.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like even before, I was saying like, when the shit hit the fan, they got all of them gonna be trying to get a hold to me. Guess
Yep.
what? You know what I'm gonna do? Hey man, y'all gotta finish this out, man. I'll take these couple $100, keep that over there.
And the real part about it too, dog, you ain't gonna want to do that, but it's gonna end up working out like that. I'm just being honest.
And I'm going, right. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
I'm be the one to see it, ain't I? I'll
Yeah,
be right there to see it.
bro, 'cause like I just told you, you ain't want to live there and be like, look, 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 y'all set yourself up for this here. Nah, I'm here to help y'all best way I can, but there ain't too much I can get involved in this here. But this is the circle that y'all made for to come around for y'all ass. Now y'all gotta deal with this here. So take these couple of dollars and move around.
Right.
'Cause I can't get involved with it now. Cause when I was trying to get it straight, nobody wanted to listen. Now you gotta get
Right.
now you gotta get your issue. You gotta get your issue. Cause like I told you, Amber, that wisdom that's in you for you not to be dumb is always left there nudging you when you about to go out of order.
Right.
And it don't have to do that, dog. It don't have to do that. It don't have to do that. It don't. It
Right.
don't. It don't. Because how I know it don't? Because you can either go back to how you was. I guarantee you'll make more money.
Right. Hell yeah.
Now, so like I said again,
Mm-hmm.
if that goodness that's in you that you born with wouldn't be touching you to do good, you can easily go back to doing bad and get some money doing it. Easily.
Yep.
Easily.
Yep.
Easily. That's why I told you,
Hell
dog.
yeah.
The mind is all that matters. All you gotta do is what you said, dog. Think more, motherfucker. You gonna come to the conclusion and get to the answer. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
You just gotta want to get to the answer. You gotta get to you gotta want to get to the shit that makes sense. You dig? Now you got your answer.
Right.
Once it makes sense. Once you can paint that picture that you can see, now you can see some shit happening. See what I'm saying? Okay.
Yep.
There go the dog talking again. I ain't mad at you, doggy
Yeah.
dog. I ain't mad at you, doggy dog. Because Amber, the truth in you makes sense, bro.
So hell yeah. So she, hey, this lady got to know she done wrong though, right? Or
Yeah,
she sometimes you can program that in your head that you doing
bro,
always right.
come on, dog. Think about that, dog. What you think the motherfucker listening to these people, bro? These people come and tell me
Who
and you
listen?
that. You heard me? They come and tell me and you
Yeah.
about God and Jesus, but can't much explain to them where they came from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how much
Right.
they confused with the truth. They don't know, got a clue.
Right.
They don't got a clue, bro. So that's why you say, don't she? She gotta know. No, dog, because if she knew, she would not do this shit here.
This motherfucker know because you know because
She told you about
like I
karma.
said, they got me.
She
Let me
told you. She told you about karma. I remember you told me that. She told you about karma. Let me tell you a little bit about that.
yeah.
She told you about karma, but then she told you about Jesus and God too. So how in the fuck you gonna let them put karma in there when you already know that Jesus, God and Jesus killed more motherfuckers in the Bible than the devil did? See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta look at
Mm-hmm.
that depth picture and see how much that don't make no sense. Because why would God, with
Right.
all the fucking power to be who He is, come down him to have lesser power than that to be a man? The bitch already know how we feel if he know everything. So what the fuck you gonna come down here and experience
Right.
our feelings for? If you already know that already. It's stupid.
Right.
So like I said again,
Hell yeah.
she don't know, dog. She don't have a clue. Why she don't have a clue
Well,
too?
after
Look,
after
look, why she don't have a clue
after
too?
after
Amber. Why she don't have a
what?
clue too is because she don't know the same truth that's in her as in you too. See, that's how you know she don't have a clue. Because if she did, she wouldn't be doing you what she do.
Well, I mean, from the effects of how it tore me down.
Uh-huh.
Guess what? She got to know.
Because out of the effects that tore you down, the love that you got for her, she should have felt that fucking breaking in her heart because you was heartbroken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I felt when Gidget told me that she missed me all the time when I was gone. when I was running from her, because I thought she was gonna kill my ass. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's just it. She ain't know the love that was that powerful in her to keep me awake because I knew what she was gonna do to me.
Right.
So I felt that. I felt that when she said that. So I knew that she knew what that was, but she didn't know how to express that.
Right.
You see, and that's the same thing about that girl and her love for you. She don't know how to express it. That's why she still got pictures of you and the kids still. Cause I'm trying to tell you, dog, she wouldn't be playing with you, calling, texting, being your daughter and all that other type of shit. She wouldn't do that type of shit. She'd do grown up shit. She's still doing childish shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, she still got a child like
Mm-hmm.
mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That shit stupid, man.
It is what it is, though,
That
dog.
shit stupid.
It is what it is, bro.
Damn, boy. I don't wish nothing on bad, man.
I
You
know,
know.
I know you don't because I told you, you can't even much wish she felt what you feel because she couldn't handle it.
But then on top of that, what made it so worse? You got my children tied in on this shit, and
That's what me,
got me blocked to where I can't even really even communicate with my children.
and that does make it real bad. But then you gotta look at it too. Your children ain't children no more.
Yeah, but then I can't communicate with them
Right. But that's what I'm
because
saying.
you playing on the damn phone and shit. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right. That's
You
why I
playing on
say.
that damn phone and shit, act like it's them.
That's why I say when the shit starts to hit the fan, and I already told you, children ain't children no more. They gonna leave her little lane. They gonna leave them around her because, like I said again, shit gonna start getting heavy on them.
Mhm.
And that's when it starts. It's gonna start on
Mhm.
them first.
Mhm.
It's gonna start on them first
I
because
said,
they gonna be the one to try
I
to tell
said,
her.
yeah. And I still say right now today that it's gonna happen, and when it happens, it's gonna be like to where they're gonna have to get a taste of it too because they're part of it. So
That,
they're gonna have to sit back. What's gonna get them mad is they're gonna have to
oh,
sit back and watch us suffer.
I'm trying because that's what I'm saying. The suffering that she gonna do gonna roll off on them. You see, and that's gonna make
Yeah.
them feel a certain way. It is, and that's when they gonna start saying to themselves, "Damn, it is mama. It wasn't daddy." You see what I'm saying? And that's when everything gonna start
Mhm.
coming to the senses. You did? Cause right now
Mhm.
they ain't thinking. No, because cause the children was really thinking they'll be pushing mama. Man, you need to call dad and all that kind of shit like that there. And mama couldn't
Mhm.
she couldn't help but have to do just that because of what? Because of the kids. She lived with them.
Mhm.
But if they ain't
And the
pushed
way,
them,
I still say there got to be somebody else in the ear, my brother. There got to be somebody. There got to be.
I say it,
You
but
know,
it ain't no man though. It's a woman. It ain't no man.
and whoever, I mean, let me say it like this here. Just suppose this motherfucker, she been dealing with him for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He knew about me, but I didn't know about him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
guess what? So like,
come about to say. This'll be the time when he'll come around, and like I said again, and if it was that way, she wouldn't need no pictures of you no more, cause she trying to build something else with this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
let's see, what about if they don't share social media though?
Even if they don't sell social media, it's still gonna go this way. Wow, God, that's something different now. But you don't have too many
It
people.
got to
Don't,
be, man.
I'm saying you don't have to.
It's something.
Because my whole thing, you don't have too many people that don't share social media, and then not just that, yeah, you still wouldn't want none of his friends to see it. You in the picture with you, her, and the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't want nobody to have that picture in their head and then seeing her with another man. Because that won't look right for her. You got me?
Mm-hmm.
Because to her friends, it'd be like, damn, she still got pictures of her and her other man on there. She got that and she run around with that nigga. What's she trying to do? You see? It ain't like you got something that she's trying to get from you because she don't.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So like I said again,
Yeah.
you can put two and two together and see your folk.
Well,
You
it's
still
really not adding up. It's not adding up, really, because like the way she did that shit, and the way it happened, and the way she did it,
it seemed like
and the,
it seemed like a man was
yeah,
involved. Yeah, it seemed like a man was involved, but it could be a lady. trying to tell you, it could be a leg. Because
But what about if
I'm listening.
what about if it is a dude and he knew about me though? You know what I'm saying?
I knew if it was a dude, he knew about you. Now, you
Cause
see,
I mean, cause think about it like this. Here. Think about it like this. Here.
okay.
All right. Think about it like this. Here. Like okay, so like she had the motherfucking itches. The motherfucking the way she turned the goddamn cameras on, she
Uh-huh.
knew I could see.
Right.
She had the itch. The motherfucker turn them bitches off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I know it's somebody. I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman though. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying?
But she had to turn the cameras off. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, she had to turn them off. The way she did that shit, it was like okay. So like when Mama was in the hospital, right?
Uh-huh.
And she would play on the phone like you know she like make it seem like I'm talking to my daughter, but then it was her.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't respond. I didn't respond because I knew it was her. And you know she was looking up and turned the motherfucking cameras off. I the next thing I know the password changed. So I said damn. So I texted her and asked her, and she was like, oh, it's real funny that you can't text your daughter back, but you can but then when you get blocked, you can text in. So she get that shit to get a spark out of me, but then it was you all the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's always like
So
it's always gonna be her.
there wasn't no there wasn't no reason to do that.
Yeah, it was. You did because you caught her again doing some fucked up shit.
She wanted the motherfucking reason to cut the goddamn cameras off. I knew it was gonna happen.
All right,
I
because I'm
knew it
saying,
already.
and yeah, because you gave her another fucking reason to do that, because you caught her in another lie by her playing as your daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see? And that sparked her to give her a reason for turning the cameras off, because you caught her again. You dig? So she said, well, fuck, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna make this nigga think some shit. That's all she said to herself. I'm gonna make this nigga think some shit. So she turned the cameras off.
Mm-hmm.
But she had to,
And turn the cameras
yeah,
off
because she had to be
and
there to
stop
get your, and stop sharing what?
the location.
There you go. So, because
Cause
like I
these
said,
little
cause like I said again, because she knew, bro. That's why I was telling you, leave it alone. You did, because she kept putting you back in when you was what? Gone a little. Right or wrong?
yeah.
You see? She kept putting you back in when you was gone a little. Because see, when mama thing happened, you got a little bit lonely. Definitely lonely when that happened because you needed somebody to lean on. You dig? And then she wasn't even much
Mm-hmm.
there for that.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? And like I said
Let
again,
that shit play out.
and like I said again, she came all the way down there and seen you, didn't she?
Who that?
Didn't she come down there? Oh, you said somebody was there. That was her, huh?
Nah, that was my other baby mama from Gulfport.
Oh, okay. I knew you said somebody was down there. I thought, okay. Well,
Yeah, she
like
ain't
I,
been out here yet.
yeah, but like I said again, and she still, like I said, she's still putting your picture with her and the children on there. Y'all still attached, because I told you, I ain't never been in your shoes before, but I know so many niggas and so many women that have been in so many different relationships. My head kind of spin. I feel like a goddamn counselor. Shit, but when it get when it get disattached, dog, because even get it, I asked Gibbs, I said, why I couldn't find no pictures of me and you? She said, I knew that's all you liked was taking pictures, so I knew what to not have you see us together. I said, and you did that too.
Right.
I said, you did that too. You did that. You did that.
So when the picture taker disappear, it's a wrap.
That's rap. That's rap. Because like I said, she disconnected. So now she ain't getting to see
Right.
how her family look. Now she trying to build a what? A new one. See? So another nigga end
Mm-hmm.
up taking that picture with you where you was, and he gonna be there. You see? That's how that goes. Right
But
now,
but dude,
I'm just,
but I know that even if you take them down, you still got them though. You see what I'm saying?
right, but guess what? You put them away though,
You gonna put them away.
because you don't want the memories now that you're trying to start some new ones.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah.
So you can let them be exposed. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
cause not only that, dog, the truth comes out. The truth comes out. See, cause I'm just letting you know, dog. A woman that has babies for a man,
Mm-hmm.
that's a almost a lifetime attachment. You see, I don't care if y'all don't
Yeah.
even like each other. Y'all had something together.
Right.
Y'all made something out of
Right.
nothing, but y'all interacting. You see. But
Right.
anyway,
Yeah.
so when you look at that, nigga, you ain't just have babies with her. You raised them motherfuckers together. That's different. That's different. She can't find that with nobody else. You
And
can't find
I know she ain't finna think if she went, and I know she ain't thinking she gonna go out there and find real true love like
duh,
that out here.
duh,
Cause
duh.
ain't nobody else, ain't nobody loving each other out here no more.
Not only that, dog. It starts from young. If you and that person ain't have no bond, at least 4 or 5 years knowing each other, it ain't work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work because the other person got 9 times 10 bad intentions because they got a hidden agenda. You see, even if their hidden agenda is to get married to make some money, it's still a hidden agenda. So with that being
Right.
said, you said the key word. Motherfuckers don't love each other no more.
No, ain't
Cause
no
they
love
don't
no
know
more.
what love is, man.
I don't know what it
They
is.
don't know what it is, dog. They use love that word so honky dory, dog. They don't know. They don't know. That's why I told you. You know, cause you feel it when you feel what you feel when you feel lonely about her. That's why I told you. Once you get that feeling back from her, dog, you ain't getting that away no more.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting that away no more.
Right.
That's why I say that by me not being able to feel my dick, I got a better chance than anybody to not get sick in love like that. Like that.
Right. Well, let me say it like this. Let me say it like this. It is. You know, um, maybe. I mean, sometimes we gotta grow, my brother. So, you know, all this shit. With all that being said, you know, with you pushing me here, and you put yourself in that situation, and what you finna get ready to go through, maybe that's part of growth, you right? And what about after you go through all that, and you come back and we try again? Do you think it'll be better?
What I just told you, you just, I'm almost crying here, dog, because you painted your own picture to how it's gonna be better. Because after her growth is her what? Going back into what she need to know. Not no make
Right.
believe, la la land, understand faith and hope and bullshit. And that's when she gonna get back into the true love that y'all had before. Y'all fell out of love because y'all had them children that y'all had to take care of.
Right.
Because even though y'all ain't no love then, but y'all was thicker than thieves then. You see,
Mm-hmm.
y'all really together, and that's what love is, togetherness. You see what I'm saying? And knowing why y'all
Yeah.
together.
Right.
Because they got a thing on it, not the we talking about, but they got a thing on that showing a copper coil and a magnet, dog. And all I saw was the creator within the creation just showing you the power. I don't care how hard you sling this magnet towards that copper, dog. It'll stop on the copper, nigga, before it hit it.
Damn.
Do you hear what I'm just saying? We talking about a magnet weighing thousands of motherfucking pounds, nigga. When it comes down to that motherfucking copper, it stopped like it was weighing a feather. It was weighing a feather.
Damn. The fuck?
With a like I
That
said,
shit
so when
crazy.
you think about an invisible force like that, that's in you. Come on, dog. That's the truth to your
Yeah.
movement, bro. It's always and always will be that part of being in space.
Right.
You absolute truth until somebody teach you to be a liar. See, that's why they made that word up. Believe. Because
Right.
cause you and the truth in you, nigga, and me, it's unbelievable, bro. That's why they got you in before believe.
Right. So, and that's another thing I was saying to my brother. You pushed it away so hard to where, God damn it, I ain't got a chance to see my damn grandbaby. I ain't got to touch my grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? You don't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Cause she ain't got her feelings in order. It's all out of order, dog. If her feelings was in order, she'd have been brought that little grandbaby to you. I brought you to the grandbaby. By saying that I thought
Yeah.
about this here and us being apart is not good for
Right.
us.
And that's what I'm saying though. So like, even with that there, even with that, like my son, that's his first baby. I'm supposed to be there, man.
Yep.
He
Yep.
brought me out. That's why I'm gonna send you some pictures. What the fuck?
And see, and that's like insult them. I'm
Yeah.
send you a picture. Man, I want to hold damn grandbaby. I'm a grandpa now.
They still can't see him. Can't see him or can't touch him or nothing, man. What the fuck? So that, yeah, I know that's gonna come back hard, buddy.
Oh yeah. Oh
That's
man.
gonna be bad for you.
Man,
That's gonna
hold
be bad.
that whole thing gonna be bad, bro. That whole thing gonna be mad. It's gonna be madness because
Mm-hmm.
because when
And now
you
that I think about this, here too, my brother. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was about to say it's gonna be madness because a whole bunch of people gonna be mad at that, especially the kids, because the kids gonna feel like she took a whole bunch of time away from you with them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad, bro. But everybody gotta go
Okay.
through it. Everybody got because everybody got a mind that matters, and they could have said something.
Yeah. Put the kids in on that shit too. That's
Mm,
fucked up.
yep, yep, yep.
So, even but now that I think about this here too, my brother, like I remember that day I was talking to her. We was texting back and forth, and I couldn't talk to her because she was at work. So she was texting me, and she was saying some shit like, "Nah, boo boo, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You ain't none of mine no more and all that shit.
Yeah, do
And
you,
go
boo
ahead,
boo?
do you and all that shit.
Do you, boo boo?
Yeah,
Cause
yeah. So
it,
think about it. Now that I think about it, I knew that wasn't her. That wasn't her.
I told you
So
it
I was
wasn't
just
her.
texting that part.
I told you it
So,
wasn't her. Told you it wasn't her. That was somebody in her ear then.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I told you about the messy holes, bro. A black woman and I mean a black white woman and a black man, and you got a whole bunch of black holes you working with, man,
Yeah.
man,
And TV and all that
all
shit.
that shit,
Yeah.
all that shit. And see, that's the one I got with old
And
Gizzy
social
too.
and social media and social media.
Because I say, y'all allowing the TV to show y'all a fairy tale. Y'all want the men that's on there and all kind of other shit, but y'all don't realize that y'all can get yourself interest in shit and can't get out of it and be like, how I got here. TV did that.
Right.
TV did that. It made you believe some shit.
Mm-hmm.
God dog it. Made you think of some shit that you don't need to be doing. That's what the TV.
Right.
That's what the TV do, dog. The TV fuck people up, bro.
Damn.
It fuck them up. It fuck them up, bro. Cause I see too many people see that TV and want to do just like on that TV.
Right. And that's why I was trying to. There was like certain shit I wanted her to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I get my feelings about that shit because like I knew that shit ain't doing up a program either. You shouldn't
Yep.
watch black folk shows and shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Ain't another program you to be like them. Yep.
Yeah.
Like I say, everything is done in repetition. You see? That's why Michael
Right.
Jordan so fucking good. He played basketball a
Right.
lot.
Right.
So if you end up what? If you end up lying a lot, not knowing you're lying, you end up pushing the lie on other people not knowing you're lying. And then everybody start lying to each other, not knowing they're lying. And then you end up with a whole bunch of fucking lies, not knowing they're lying. And then they all end up in church, laying on their, getting on their knees, praying to the main liar that started the lie in the first place, God.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said again,
Right.
they confused, bro. They confused them with the truth really is.
Right.
Cause like I say, when I say what I say, it is what it is. Once you realize what it is, it is all it is in all of us. Just like I told you, Amber. What did it ever tell you its name is? Not a motherfucking thing. So where did they get the fucking name from? Nah, motherfuckers made them up, motherfuckers, just so they control our ass.
Right.
Turn us into a whole bunch of willing participants in their
So
own
that's
slavery.
kind of sense, though, my brother.
Yeah, dog. Common. Cause like I said again, you go.
Even if you didn't think of it like that, and I brought it to you, how the fuck can you deny it?
How can you deny it, bro? Because like I told you, dog, I can get you to go all the way back to the beginning, bro. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
I can get you to go all the way
Yeah.
back to the beginning, and all I gotta do is live there and say what you was born with to use when you was a kid. Goddamn it, you was sensing things, you was touching things, you was trying to find out things, you was asking questions. So how could
Right.
somebody teach you out of your common sense?
I mean, it's a track away.
Attract
If you had no shit, it's a tracks away.
subtracts away, dog. And like I said again, there's an order to live in and live by. It's natural. And it's the I.
Right.
And the I is in who? You. You see?
And you.
So when you see the I in
Right.
you, when there is no I in it, there's only the truth, being the T. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at there's a you in the truth. So when they look at it being in you, they go to in you. And what I told you, you're born a winner, they go in you too. They go you're in there. W-N W-I-N. Am I spelling that right? Yeah, win. Man, that's fucked up. I can't spell little big words like that. But anyway, yeah, then like I said again, and like I told you, you're born a winner in first place already. And see, already is what? The truth waiting on you.
Now, I'm gonna bring something back to your attention now.
Talk to me.
Why is there two different wins? Why is there two different wins, but they spelled different?
Because,
W-I-N, W-H-E-N.
like I said, because one could blow, you see, and one is letting you know what you just did by being one. By being one. You see, because you can put win, two kind of wins. You can put win as one. And as one is win could be with what? With the W-O-N instead of W-I-N. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I said again, when you turn that motherfucker upside down and make it an M, in me in being me and you see, me and you, I am being, see, the truth in being. So what's in being? It's already in you, embedded. That's why John 4:24, the truth is the truth. It could never be believed, it got to be known. So if the truth could never be believed, it got to be known. So that means in order for it to be known, it got to be in you already.
Right.
See? So all you gotta do is go back to the beginning where it started from. And that's what? The creator within the creation. You're never alone. That's your senses. That's why I told you, when a motherfucking blind person go blind, what happened to that blind motherfucker? Talk to me now. Talk to me now. He become more keener than me and you. Because his senses become keen. Because he can't see like me and you. But he see better than me and you now.
Right.
Now tell me that ain't crazy, bro. So like I said again, that's when you start to realize the truth that's in you for you not to lie, because the lie that's in you, somebody told you that lie and taught you to be that lie. When they taught you to believe that lie, to become that lie, to understand that lie, to become that lie, didn't have faith in that lie, to become that lie, and then hope that the lies was telling the truth and they was lying all along. See all them lies, though? Them bitches was lying their ass off. Them bitches was lying their ass off.
Yeah.
With all the wild dogs you born with the truth already, waiting on you to realize for yourself. That's why as a child, if you don't remember, as you asking questions, you supposed to be getting brushed up.
Right.
But how can your mom and dad brush you up if they don't even know themselves? Literally, they don't know themselves. Ain't that so? They don't know themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't know themselves. They don't know themselves that's in their body is everything in you. Because like I said again, all the trillions and billions, trillions of cells that's in you is truth of you. Because you got to keep your body what? Functioning for you. Because once you don't, shit, the truth that's in you transitions from you.
Right.
Come on, dog. You're a part of everything that's happening. All motion making motion means something. That's you.
Yep.
And they don't know it. Now tell me they ain't stupid.
Well, they don't know because they don't want to know it.
Nah, that's because they stupid. Why I say they stupid? Because how can you not know something that's in you already? Because if you don't want to know, that means you stupid. Or you're scary. Or you're
Right.
scary. Either you're stupid or you're scary. But tell the truth, they both of them. They're stupid
Right.
and they're scary because you ain't supposed to be scared of yourself.
Good. Yeah. Brother.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
That's a shame how we lived in
Very
let
shit.
somebody. That's a shame how we lived in let somebody do us, bro.
So you never know nothing until you go through something, right?
There you go.